Hello everyone and welcome back to the Arctic Retro Christmas special. So it's that time of year again, and it's almost Christmas time here in the Arctic as well. It's the 9th of December right now, and as you can see I have got my Santas up and running and a little Christmas tree here in the lab, which I usually do around these times. And also it's that time of year when we get a Christmas present from PCBWay. And as we all know, PCB stands for printed circuit board, so no doubt about that. Alright, so it's almost the end of the year, and I'm making this special edition every year. I think it's fun, and as you can see I have a fire up and running on my fireplace here. So in this video I'm gonna take a look at what I got this year from PCBWay, and also gonna take a look at a couple of other stuff I got in the mail. There will be no separate mail and donations video this month. I simply didn't get as much stuff this or the latest month, so I'm not making that. Before I start, I just want to tip you that Koiro, the Retro Innovations channel on YouTube, is having a Christmas calendar this year, and you should check out his videos. He's making one every day, and yeah, they're kind of short videos. You can watch several ones at once. And it's all about digital circuits and digital chips and stuff like that. There's something to learn, and yeah, take a look at that. I'll have a link in the description. After the unboxing, I thought I'll hook up a couple of computers and run some Christmas stuff on those, like the Commodore 64 or maybe the Atari, we'll see. And if we can run some Christmassy demos and games, that would be fun on the end of the year. As you all probably know by now, PCBWay is sponsoring my YouTube channel, and yeah, that's really nice. And they sponsor a lot of retro YouTubers like my channel, and that's very nice, and they're very liked in the community. I think it's a Chinese company, and they obviously do PCB manufacturing and all other kinds of stuff like 3D printing and sheet metal fabrication and the PCB assembly. Check out PCBWay.com. This video is, by the way, not sponsored by them. They sponsor the regular videos and not this one. But they do send a Christmas gift out every year, and no exception this year. I haven't opened it yet. I just received it today, and I haven't even looked at the other YouTubers' unboxing videos, so I don't know what's inside this box, so that will be exciting. By the way, these Santas were actually made by my mother. She passed away a couple of years ago due to the Alzheimer's disease, so that was pretty sad, but I have a lot of stuff that she made, and these are a couple of those. But now, Santas, you have to move because I need to make room to open this box. Alright, let's take a look at what I got this year. I'm really excited. Last year's package was very nice, a lot of goodies there. I actually feel like I starting to know a couple of the girls working at PCBWay. They are very friendly, so Zoe and Elaine. Zoe is my main contact, and she's very friendly and helpful in any way. Oh, a lot of stuff in this package. Yeah, let's take a look. This is probably the card. It's sealed with a PCBWay stamp. Okay, let's read it. Hey Tommy, fancy greeting you in this manner as the holiday season approaches. We do think it's time for us to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude for you being such an amazing partner to work with over the past 2023. It's hard to believe it's already been 2 years since we first met. So I'm not gonna read the entire card here, I'm gonna read it myself later. That's very nice. Sincerely, Elaine and all of the PCBWay's other members. Thanks a lot. I know that Elaine and her team struggled a lot with this, packaging all those boxes, probably hundreds of boxes. I saw that on Twitter. I just want to say thanks a lot and Merry Christmas to you all. Okay, let's see what I got. Yeah, that's a keychain, PCBWay, nice. And what's this? Oh, it's yeah, one of those traveling pillows which you wear around your neck on flights. It's called Flying Beer. Very nice. Another keychain with the Christmassy theme on. Yeah, some Christmassy stickers. And what's this? Oh, it's a mouse mat and yeah, and also those things that you rest your hands on in front of the keyboard. I don't have one of those. Really gonna try that, maybe at work. Okay, what we got in this box? The Ocean Bay Tumbler. Keep your favorite drink's temperature intact all day long. Okay, nice. All right, that was one hefty, very large drinking mug. Cool. So now I can use this for my Pepsi Max, I think, with ice in it. Yeah, it's metal. Looks to be in very good quality and a pretty tight seal there as well. Very nice. All right, next item. Oh, it's another pillow. I got the pillow last year. I actually have it down in my couch in the living room, and yeah, really nice quality. Let's open it up. Look at that. 2024, Merry Christmas. And the PCBWay logo and the nice Santa, really nice. It's thick and yeah, very nice fabric here. So, I don't know, the fabric feels like velvet or something. Okay, now I have 2 pillows for my couch. Then there's a couple of more things. Oh, it's those nice Christmas tree ornaments, which is actually a PCB with LEDs blinking. I need to find a battery to test. I got a couple of those from before. I actually have them on my Christmas tree. Yeah, let me find a battery. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. Blinking red, green and blue. Even both sides. Let's test the other one. Yeah, and these are the kind that you can actually order on PCBWay's website, I think. You can actually get 5 PCBs for as low as $5 US, excluding shipping, and they send out PCBs very quickly. This is a single-sided one. Okay, very nice. And there's one more thing, yeah, okay. Cool. They actually made a badge for me, PCBWay Arctic Retro YouTube. Okay, that's pretty cool. Thanks a lot. Alright, that was a lot of cool gadgets. These are the kind of gifts I enjoy getting. However, no one really buys this stuff for me because they don't have a clue about it. So that's how it is. I usually get some clothes or kitchen utilities or something like that. And things I can eat or drink are also my favorite Christmas gifts. But I always like to get electronics as well, so cool. Thanks a lot, PCBWay. I really appreciate it. Now, before I continue, I'm just gonna open this one. This was a gift from Joop from the Netherlands. I don't know if I pronounce that correctly. Joop, Joop. Yeah, and it was a donation, and let's take a look. Alright, so it's a PCB and there's a letter inside. Let's take a look at that. Hi Tommy, about a year ago I bought a Dragon 64 on eBay. It was sold as broken, but I managed to get it in working again. As you probably know, the Dragon 3264 has no lower case. Recently I found this website, Dragon Plus Electronics Co. UK, and they sell a daughterboard for the Dragon to get the lower case and also different character sets. No, 20 GBP is not that expensive, but with shipping, taxes and custom imports cost, it will probably cost me around 50 euros. So I contacted the shop and got in contact with John Whitworth, the owner of the shop. He also developed the board, and after some emails back and forth, he was kind enough to send me the Gerber files with the restrictions that I was only allowed to produce 5 boards, and he asked me to make a donation to a blood cancer charity since he is recovering leukemia patients. Oh, really? I thought that was awesome of him, and I donated 25 euros to a Dutch cancer charity, and he sent me the Gerber files, and I got 5 PCBs made. I assembled 1 board and still have 4 left, so I thought I'd send you one. Regards, Joop. PS, keep up the good work. I really enjoy your channel. Thanks a lot. That was a really nice letter, and sad to hear about that cancer story. I hope he will make it true. I actually have family that has had leukemia, and they eventually got rid of it, so hope that happens for him as well. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I can now obviously improve my Dragon 32 machine. Yeah, and this needs a couple of chips and some other components, so this might eventually become a project, a video on my channel later. Thanks a lot, Joop. Alright, let's see if we can have some fun with some old computers. I have set up my Commodore 64, the Gold Edition. This is the machine I built myself from a replica motherboard, and I made a couple of videos about that some months ago. You can take a look at those if you want. Also, I just want to mention, 2 years ago, I had the Commodore Christmas calendar, 1 video every day from the 1st to the 24th, and that was kind of fun, but a lot of work, so I decided I am not gonna do that anymore. At least not without preparing and doing some of the videos beforehand. But all those videos are still there in a separate playlist. You can just watch them whenever you want. By the way, I'm now filming with a new camera. I have been up until now using an iPhone 12, and it has been working very nicely. I use a special camera app, not the built-in Apple camera app. It's not very good. But there are several other camera apps that makes it easier to adjust the image, and I do that, and then I upload all the files to OneDrive and then down to my computer, where I edit everything in DaVinci Resolve, which I find is a very good program for video editing. But now this is the first clip I'm filming with a new phone. I got an iPhone 15 Pro Max, very expensive and yeah, in my mind, too expensive phone. But luckily my employer pays at least some of it, so it didn't become that expensive for me. But the phone costs like 17,000 NOK. I don't think my lighting here up in the attic is the best, but it's been good so far. I think good enough. I don't have any professional lighting equipment or stuff like that. I just have some spots in the roof behind me and yeah, some spots there, and yeah, I think that works. Okay, let's see if we can run some Christmassy stuff on this Commodore 64. And first thing I'm gonna take a look at is the official Commodore Christmas demo from back in the day, which they used for promoting the machines in the stores and the windows of stores. I remember it from my own hometown back in the day, running the Christmas demo. I'm not gonna hook up a real floppy disk drive or anything like that. I'm using this one. It's a virtual floppy drive. It's a drive emulator and it's based on the Raspberry Pi and it's called the Pi 1541. And this works very well. It has HDMI output and it has two serial connectors there, and you can emulate different types of Commodore floppy disk drives from the 1541 to the 1581. And of course, the files you put on a memory card and run them from that. Well, that was easier said than done. I actually can't get this Pi 1541 to work anymore. I tried with this another Commodore 64 and also updated the firmware and the files for the Pi 1541 on the memory card, but still no luck. Just hanging there. However, if I pull out the plug, so I need to check a little bit more here. Maybe I have to use something else then. No, I simply cannot get this to work. I don't know why, but yeah, maybe it's gone bad somehow. Gonna check out that sometime later. I'm instead gonna use the Kung Fu Flash. It has a micro SD card and yeah, some buttons, and it can emulate the floppy disk drives and other types of format. Well, it doesn't actually emulate a floppy drive, but it can run from those D64 floppy disk images. Yes, and now it loaded the last game I used, which was Moon Patrol. So you actually just use the computer and navigate through a file system. I have a lot of files here, but let's find the Christmas 2023 Commodore Christmas demo. So it runs very quick compared to loading from a regular floppy drive or floppy drive emulator. Let's turn up the volume. It's kind of nice. It's using character graphics and some places sprites also. So I'm not going to show the whole demo. You can easily check it out yourself online if you want to do that or run it in device emulator. Yeah, that was kind of expensive, don't you think? $895. All right, let's try a Christmas demo. I'm gonna try and run this Christmas 94 demo. Merry Christmas from Cool Aid Man at the Juice Factory. Oh, I think I've seen this before. That was not very good. Sorry about that. I have a couple of others. Okay, that was kind of fun, but this is not only a Commodore channel, it's about all kinds of retro computers from back in the days, mainly 8-bit machines and 16 bits like the Amiga, but I haven't actually done a lot of PC related stuff. I'm actually planning to start doing that as well, but I don't actually have that much PC related stuff from back in the day, so we'll see about that sometime later. But I fancy all sorts of machines, so let's take a look what we can run on the Ataris. Oh, yeah, I found this in my storage. It's an Atari 1010 and an Atari 800 XL. Let's set that up. Yes, and here you have it, the Atari 800 XL. It's a great looking machine. I really like the design of it. I did a video about this a while back. I did some restoration work on it and replaced the keyboard membrane, so it should be working nicely now. And I also got this floppy drive emulator here, which also is using SD memory card. So I'm gonna use that for loading something. I just need to find some Christmassy stuff first to load. Also made this cartridge here, which can be used with this machine, and it makes it possible to use your custom EPROMs, burn games and stuff on this, and you can select the various ROMs on this dip switch here. It says front here, so you just insert it into the cartridge slot. Yeah, it doesn't have a case, but you can still just insert it like that. Yes, it's running quite nicely. It's running the Frogger game. Keyboard works very nicely now with the new membrane. So this is the SIO to SD adapter that makes it possible to run Atari programs directly from a memory card. Okay, that loaded pretty quickly. I just randomly downloaded this from the internet by Googling. Yeah. Seems kind of fun. I don't know if this is in fact a game or a demo. Doesn't seem to respond on key press. Well, I think it's a game. I just press start and maybe you need a joystick. Yeah, in fact, this is a game. Just hooked up a joystick. Okay, doesn't like the clouds. I guess I'm supposed to pick up the gifts, yes. Oops. Yeah, okay. Simple but entertaining. Oh, I can deliver packages as well. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a mini game in the game. Cool. Down the chimney. Okay, I need a key. Oh, not good. All right, that was kind of cool. Christmassy game for the Atari 800. I guess Ataris are not my strongest side, but it works and it's a nice machine. I'm not gonna try and find any other stuff for this. I'm not sure if I'm looking on the right sites or anything like that. You Atari experts, you probably know all about where to find games and stuff for this machine. Alright, so I just thought I'm gonna end this video with showing you a little bit of the behind the scenes in my lab. So this will be a moving camera and yeah. So this is my working corner, as you have probably seen a lot of times. And over here I have my workbench where I do soldering and stuff. And as you can see, I'm enjoying a beer right now. It's almost Christmas. But since this is a kind of a small attic, I'm a little bit running out of space right now. So you see it's a little bit cluttered and yeah, I need to do a little bit of a cleanup now, I think. Yeah, and here is my display cabinet. I have some nice machines here. You see my Laser 200, the Plus 4, ZX Spectrum and ZX81 machines, Amstrad, Atari 2600 and the golden Commodore 64. And if we move out here in the hall, you can see it's starting to fill up. Here's some machines and stuff standing here on the floor, yeah. And here you can see a couple of shelves with some floppy drives, couple of Commodore CD-TVs that's not working, MSX machines, an Apple IIe there, and yeah, various stuff. Over here I have some C16 and the Commodore 64 over there, and Spectra video stuff, Dragon 32, Commodore Amiga 1000, a couple of more of the ZX81s. And if we move inside here, which is actually the office, it's not used as an office no more. It's just storage and my 3D printer. Sorry about the poor lighting in here. But here I have a lot of stuff. Old TV, Amiga 600, Couple of shelves with a lot of machines and stuff on them. Yes, various stuff down here, and not very organized, but I'm feeling the pressure now to get some more storage. Maybe I'll rent some storage space somewhere sometime. In this room, I have my certificates. I was working at Microsoft for 9 years, and here's me actually in Seattle, in Redmond, visiting Microsoft headquarters. I also have a lot of Microsoft certifications, various things, signed by Bill Gates. In the next room, I have this, a few shelves. This is my guest room, and yeah, as you can see, it's all filled up with various stuff, computers, Amigas, and Commodore motherboards. Even here, it's a lot of computers stored behind the bed, and there you can see a Commodore 128. And here I have a big box filled with joysticks. I made a video last year, I think, where I restored all these joysticks, and yeah, now they're here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them. Here's some more Amiga stuff, power supplies, external floppy drives, and here's a collection of Commodore 64 tape recorders, various kinds. Alright, this is it for this video. I just want to say thanks a lot for all the subscriptions and all the likes, and for you watching my videos. And I just want to wish you everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a special thanks, as always, goes to my patrons. If you want to support this channel, then I just want to ask you to join Patreon, and you can support me there. And that makes a big difference for this channel, because then I can spend some more on exciting projects and machines. Alright, see you next year, and have a nice Christmas time, everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.